Hello, my name is Olga Nikitina, and this is a channel about supply chain last mile innovation. And today, together with my co-founder and COO at Via.Delivery, Jeff Masek, we have a very special guest, Paul Smolarkiewicz, a Chief Experience and Innovation Officer at WineShipping. Paul, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we have a number of questions for you. So let me get started. My first question, you have a long history in wine and spirits, including creating and selling a few businesses. So please share with us about what you created and how it has impacted the wine business even today.
Yeah, well, thanks. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to have worked in the wine industry specifically with wineries for a long time. But my background is more in technology than anything else. But yes, you're right. I've been part of a number of different technology solutions that have enabled wineries to grow, in particular in their direct-to-consumer sales channels. So probably most significantly, until my latest adventures at WineShipping, I was one of the founding members of Ship Compliant, which was a platform that we designed around 2005 and brought to market that really allowed wineries to comply with all of the different local regulations, which also in the early 2000s were rapidly evolving. When I think, if I remember correctly, when I got started, a California winery might be able to get permits to ship to maybe 12 or 13 states. And today, I think a winery in the US can ship to 46 or 47. So yeah, the landscape has changed a lot, and it was really cool to be part of the software that allowed that to happen for the market. And then for a bit there, I left the wine industry. I pursued a glamorous career in international sales tax and electronic invoicing compliance. And that was actually much more exciting and rewarding than it may sound. But I did miss the wine industry, and I had this opportunity about 3 years ago to join WineShipping and to apply technology and really a very customer-centric approach to hopefully allow the direct-to-consumer wine industry to innovate and continue to grow.
Fun, really fun. So I know you're going to talk more about this in a little bit, but just about that, what happened, 3 years ago or so that brought you back into the wine segment? What was happening with WineShipping.com and the space that you said, listen, I love what I'm doing, but I missed that maybe a little bit more, and this looks like a really good opportunity.
Yeah. Well, how long do I have to answer these questions? Because that one I could talk about for probably the next 2 hours. There's a lot to it.
I might cut you off, but go.
Yeah. Well, there are a number of factors. I mean, I had an amazing team and an amazing learning and growth experience where I was before WineShipping at Sovos. I had this amazing opportunity to grow a large team and work across, really all continents and with teams in 10 different countries. One of the most rewarding things we did was we solved the compliance challenges that allowed Disney Plus to launch in Brazil. And one of my teammates in Brazil sent me an image of his daughter watching Sleeping Beauty. thanks to the technology we built. So it was an amazing experience. That being said, it was also the time of the pandemic, and my job of working across 10 different countries, but not being able to travel and get recharged by having that face-to-face interaction with my team really wore on me. And I'm an engineer, a software engineer, kind of at heart. I probably always will be. And being kind of working in isolation for 2 years, I began to really long for, I'll say it another way. I started feeling like a mascot, where I was too far removed from the creative act of building teams, building products. And again, when I was approached with this very unique opportunity, WineShipping was growing and changing. It had gone through a number of acquisitions, and it had gone through dramatic whiplash of the change that the pandemic had on this industry. It completely changed the demand profile. And WineShipping knew that it was time to find new investors and to start kind of on the next journey, or the next leg of its journey. And it knew technology, or a technology strategy, needed to be part of that. And I happen to have had experience growing businesses through multiple rounds of acquisition. I knew the wine space. I love and new technology. And personally, I was longing to build something again. So WineShipping, in a way, presented almost like an opportunity to do a software startup in a 25-year-old established logistics company in an industry I understood. So, those things kind of came together. And one of my favorite words in English is pronoia. It's the opposite of paranoia. It's the unfounded belief that the universe is out to help you succeed. And so, those things just came together, and I felt pronoia, and I thought, okay, like the universe is trying to tell me something.
Good.
And here is my next question. Please tell us about your career at WineShipping, and also a little bit about the business model.
Yeah. So I have leadership responsibility for customer service, and as well as new product development and launch. And we take kind of a broad view of customer service. We obviously have a customer service team, but our software that we make for our clients is also an important tool to provide customer service. Ideally, many of our clients will find our software easy to use and delightful and confidence inspiring, to the point that they never actually feel like they need to open a ticket or call someone. But some of them prefer to get a human to walk them through the process. And my belief is that regardless of whether the human doing the work is a member of my team or a member of the winery, they deserve to have great, powerful tools. And that's why, for me, it makes so much sense for technology and customer service to really be under one leadership. Now, as far as WineShipping's business model, we are best known as being a direct-to-consumer fulfillment house, as it's known, or a 3PL that fulfills orders from that consumers place with wineries. Wineries temporarily store the product with us. When an order comes in, they make us aware of that order through technology, and we pick, pack, and ship that order. Now, recently we've ventured to be much more than just that. We are evolving our business model to where we can be a logistics provider to our winery clients that allows our clients really to consolidate inventory with us so that they can use our technology, our support, and that central inventory to maximize their business across any channel, including wholesale fulfillment, including DTC, of course, in states where it's allowed self-distribution or direct to trade, as it's known in California. We can also provide special projects. So anything you can imagine you can do to a bottle in a warehouse, wax it, polish it, apply stickers, we can do that. We can put bottles in boxes, we can take bottles out of wood boxes, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, we've become much more full service in recent years, thanks to our investment in our quality and our technology.
As a 3PL, what are some unique challenges you are facing in terms of winning and retaining clients?
Yeah. Well, as a 3PL in wine, and I think we'll get into this in a moment, there's really interesting challenges. Wine is a difficult thing to deliver. And even though we're called wine shipping, I often tell my team, we really have to be wine delivering. It's not just about shipping the wine, it's making sure it gets to the consumer in a delightful way. And wine's tough because it's heavy, it's breakable, it can be damaged from heat exposure. It also has an adult signature requirement. So it can be very hard to deliver. It's not like a t-shirt or a toilet paper or a package of toilet paper that you can leave on someone's doorstep. So those are really unique and interesting challenges. More recently, specifically post pandemic and then the supply chain disruptions, not just we, but much of the logistics industry have seen just unprecedented wild swings in costs. And of course, one of the things it's our responsibility to provide to our clients is quality service at a great price. So, it is part of our responsibility to manage costs. And that has been just a really unique and challenging thing to do in recent years that on the bright side has really forced us to be just fanatical about efficiency and quality and finding every which way we can keep our costs and thus our clients' costs to an absolute minimum, and then still operate profitably so we can grow and innovate and do all those things we want to do for our customers.
Jeff, any questions?
I'm going to probably just move into the next one, which is sort of the obvious one, which is, so, WineShipping has been doing, alternative delivery for a number of years, right? You were delivering to these hold it locations and UPS access points and things like that long before we even came on the scene. And so I'm curious, as you went through that evolution of what you guys were doing, by yourself or on your own with it, relative to the introduction that we had together, you and I, probably over almost a year now, maybe even a little bit more than that. What did you see maybe that was unique about something that we were bringing to the table that you yourself had tried, were working on, etc., that said, you know what, let's try and do some business together with Via.Delivery?
Yeah. Well, as you know, Jeff, doing wine delivery has a lot of complexities, as I shared about the challenges of wine logistics, and I didn't even mention the regulatory complexities. And then you add another element of sophistication, which is an alternate address and a delivery to an alternate address. And you really just increase the level of complexity rather dramatically. And what I mean by that is in the wine industry, there are many different e-commerce and wine club sales platforms out there. That's really where the consumer first creates the order. And ideally, that's where the consumer is presented with the option to choose a convenient alternate delivery location. Yeah. Then that order data, because it's wine, because it's regulated, has the unique requirement of it has to be tracked through all compliance systems with a third address. Because, for example, you might be in a state that has a household volume limit. But guess what? You don't want to calculate the household volume limit against the Walgreens. It's actually the household volume limit of the recipient's home address. Even that's not where the shipment is going. Then, in the warehouse, there's complexity and specifics on how common carriers want the labels generated for wine. And you kind of couple that complexity with the complexity of the extra address. So all of that is pretty hard, and it's actually really hard to be good at all of it. And we are really good at the logistics, and we are really good at exposing technology that is highly flexible, that gives our winery customers the opportunity to pick and choose the front-end systems that work best for them, that create that brand experience that they're after. But we really needed a partner that was really good about the consumer experience of allowing the customer to select those delivery locations that would be most convenient to them. We also needed a customer that was going to be flexible and would work with us and the industry to cope with the compliance complexities, which honestly, probably Jeff, you remember the first time you heard about these things and you thought to yourself, come on, like you're joking. It can't really be that complicated. Yep. And then we also needed someone who was going to be, flexible and tax savvy enough to integrate with the variety of different platforms in use in the wine industry, which if you haven't worked in the wine industry, you've never heard of these things before. And some of them are highly modern, and some of them like, Ship Compliant, who, as I've revealed, I had a hand in creating, still have SOAP APIs that were cutting edge in 2012, but it's 2024. So it really takes it takes a village, and it takes a passion, and it takes a number of different skills to actually pull this thing off in a way that, even though it's sophisticated and complicated behind the scenes, the consumer certainly would never know it, and the winery wouldn't know it. It just works.
Yeah, make it seamless. Make it seamless.
Is there any added goal that you are hoping to attain with the use of the tool?
Yeah, I mean, again, as I mentioned, I think a key to the growth of wineries, e-commerce, and DTC is we as an industry have to be able to provide an experience to the consumer that rivals the convenience of what we're all used to online. We can call that the Amazon experience, but really it's just the modern e-commerce experience. But again, to do that with wine, we have to work extra hard and be extra creative to create that convenience. And the availability of alternate delivery locations plays a huge role, because again, you have to be home with your ID to take possession of that wine. But no matter how we plan our lives, things change. Sometimes the package will get delayed. Sometimes we won't be able to be home when we think we are. And the ability to, in a intuitive, easy for the consumer way to opt into alternate delivery locations really solves a major challenge. And to us, it's really a very important piece to kind of our strategy and our purpose of helping wineries, brands grow. And, as I mentioned before, we have to find ways to be wine delivering, not just wine shipping for our customers and our industry.
Thanks. And I guess my last question, in the next 3 to 5 years, how do you see the wine business evolving in terms of product and offering? And also, will AI somehow influence that?
So I'll start with the second part because it's easier. Yes, absolutely. It's already happened. I mean, in fact, I think I use some form of AI, be it Chat GPT to proofread something, or GitHub Copilot to explain to me what one of my technologists is sending me. Like, I mean, I use it 10, maybe 20 times a day already. And we are actively working on incorporating components of AI into our products as well. But, I think really any business that isn't finding some ways to leverage AI today, even if it's in those kind of primitive ways that I describe, my personal usage is frankly 6 to 12 months behind. And it's hard even to predict exactly where we will be with AI in 2 to 3 years. But as far as where is wine shipping, where is the wine industry? I mean, my view is obviously aspirational, but I hope in 3 to 5 years from now, the clients we serve today have all consolidated their inventory with us, so we are being their one-stop shop for logistics. We're not just providing their DTC fulfillment services. I hope through that we can also address a larger portion of the winery market for a variety of reasons have chosen to fulfill in-house. Again, just like making the software we've created takes a village is hard. It requires multiple skill sets. Making and marketing wine is also really hard. Like, we are really good at logistics, and we also need to be, so efficient, as I mentioned, that it really becomes a no-brainer for wineries to really rely on us for their logistics needs. So I want to grow. I mean, in 3 to 5 years, I hope wine shipping is the clear and obvious choice for all wine logistics, all winery logistics in the US. And I know that is a big, hairy, audacious goal, but I think we've got the momentum to achieve a substantial portion of it.
Yeah, you guys are doing a really nice job. Really nice job. So I'll go back to her first part of the question, because I heard something. I have a friend at Gallo who mentioned to me when I saw him recently that there's an evolution going on within the industry as it relates to types of products that are being sold, right? We're seeing boxed wine now. We're seeing different sort of configurations around wine and spirits and things like that. What is any of that? None of that would concern you, of course, but obviously being superior in the logistics space as you guys are, you must be thinking about the handling of those types of commodities within the warehouses and whether or not you're there now or moving towards that, knowing full well what's happening.
Well, alternate packaging is certainly not just the future, but the present. And, compared to the number of bottles we ship, the number of boxes and cans that we ship is a relatively small percentage. I think it's single digits, but we are certainly shipping those formats, and they have a lot of benefits. We're all concerned about the environment, and wineries at the end of the day rely on the earth and farming. So sustainability is very important. Heavy glass bottles are not necessary, are far from the least impactful container, especially when we consider also the impact of shipping that heavy glass. So yeah, we're seeing more and more of our clients experiment, and in many cases be successful with premium quality wine in boxed and canned formats. But I think the consumers right now are the bottleneck. We as consumers tend to think and associate a heavy glass bottle with a cork and wax seal with premium. So it takes time for that inertia to occur, to recognize that a premium wine can also come in an alternative factor. So I think there will continue to be more more and more of that. And lighter weight also results in less transportation costs, which is of course another consumer benefit.
Yeah, it's kind of like our business in some ways, right? If you think about it, it's taken some time for people to understand the use of alternative delivery points for all different types of reasons, right?
Yeah.
Signature being one of them. So it's an evolution, certainly within the space.
Yeah. But I do also think that, if we continue to be successful making it easy, accessible, intuitive, we'll drive a lot of adoption. I mean, I remember, before my mom got her iPhone, I couldn't get her to email. And then once it became intuitive and easy to use, email became second nature. And I think, through kind of that ease of use and good customer-centric design, we can change the industry.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you so much. That's it from my side. Paul, thank you so much for your time.
That was my pleasure, you guys.
Yeah, we had a great time with you. Thanks much. Thanks for the partnership. Looking forward to doing, more great things with you. So thank you.
Absolutely. You guys are great.